Rashad ain't running?
Why not?
You don't even need to take SCT.
Too late. It doesn't even count. You already got a scholarship anyway.
Lane 1.
That's a draw.
That's like right now, it's right.
47-26 for Anderson. Joey Hughes, 48-79.
Morgan, a ninth grader, is also very good. Last year, Anderson won this, and his other teammate is now in Nevada. Chris Wellington finished second. And Anderson well in front of the field. Jeshua Anderson. His teammate Morgan is in second. But Jeshua Anderson mops up again in the boys' 110-meter hurdle.
There's just nobody like Jeshua Anderson in the city section. He just controls everything with his speed, his jumping ability, his rhythm, his technique. I mean, he is just outstanding. But it's also important that Dale Morgan, the freshman, gets second place, because that's going to come in handy in the city title competition.
Well, Jeshua Anderson did it last year. He does it in so many things. Great high jumper as well. Obviously great in the 300. We'll see that later. Let's meet him now. He's with Jill.
Taft's Jeshua Anderson joins me. We're going to be seeing a lot of you today. I know you're doing 4 events. Tell me about the hurdles race. Did it go as you expected?
Well, I had to go the other way, so it's kind of weird to me, but I just try to stay focused and run through the race, and I did pretty good.
What does it mean to win 2 city section titles here in this 110-meter hurdles?
I don't know. I've just been working hard and trying to win everything. So as I go to state, I try to do real well out there too. So I don't know. Just trying to help the team out for some points to win another city title.
Okay, just another step in the right direction for Jeshua. It was 4 events today. We'll be seeing more of him.
All right, thank you, Jill. And Taft is the defending champion from a year ago, and that's a great start as they go 1-2. Anderson, 100-meter hurdles. Jeshua Anderson, as good as anyone in America, representing Taft in lane 5. His teammate Dale Morgan, freshman in lane 6, helped his cause, helped the Taft cause in the 110 hurdles earlier today. But look at Anderson blow away the field.
This is unbelievable. He's just, it's a cakewalk.
City record, 36.83. He's going to shatter that the way he's going. It's a new city record for Jeshua Anderson, and one of the best times in America this year at 35.77 for Jeshua Anderson. Exploding to the finish line.
Just a phenomenal performance, considering there is very little competition to run that fast. It's pretty incredible. The national record is 35.32, and he just went all out here. Just trying to leave everybody here with the impression that he is the best at this meet, and I'd say after that performance, he is.
Well, he's the reason Taft won the city championship last year. And they're well on their way again as Dale Morgan again finished second like he did in the earlier hurdles. So Taft picked up 36 points in the 2 hurdles.
Remember, Dale Morgan's brother Chris was a terrific hurdler for Taft. Went on to Arizona State, and I think we'll be seeing Dale Morgan a city champion here one day.
Well, there is the city champion, Jeshua Anderson.
He does need to fix his uniform. It keeps hanging over there on the right side. You think they could give him a jersey that fits him?
He is carved out. He's chiseled. He is a great runner, a specimen physically, and very pleased with the 35.77 run in the 300-meter hurdles. Jeshua Anderson, the winner at 6'4", finished second last year, and Anderson's won the 2 hurdles events. He's going to run the anchor later, and now he wins the high jump, giving the Toreadors still more points. Damian Polk of Westchester at 6'3", finished third. David Serrano was up.
Effort, and we'll be watching her in the coming years, maybe win a couple more titles.
This is the boys 4x400m relay, mile relay. Dorsey is the defending champion. And they're in lane 4. Birmingham is in lane 5. Taft in lane 6. And of course, it comes down to it. Now, Taft's got the dual meet 1. They are the city champions. But there are those who look at the numbers here, and Taft's time is slower than Dorsey's. But you know who the cleanup hitter is for Taft High School?
That's Jeshua Anderson. But I like watching this relay because you got a bunch of a bunch of current football players running these, and Raheem Moore from Dorsey's on it. He's the free safety. He's already committed to UCLA. Willie Chandler's on it from Birmingham. He's going to Las Vegas. So I like to see these the football players. This is my preview of the fall. Who's really fast? Who can handle this grueling event?
Well, Dorsey is blowing away the field. You wonder, can Taft get into a striking position and make a run here and set it up for Jeshua Anderson on the anchor leg? And the Toreadors have moved into the second spot.
Believe me, if Anderson is within the striking distance, he can take it home, but Dorsey is certainly the favorite. They've got a couple more 400-meter runners than Birmingham and Taft, so I still like their chances.
Anderson and Anderson is how Taft finishes up. One Anderson will hand to another. But this is the third leg, and then we'll see if Jeshua Anderson can catch the Dorsey team. Of course, Dorsey dropped the baton of the first relay, the sprint relay, and that really cost them. Or perhaps this would have had a lot more intrigue. But Dorsey's not going to catch Taft for the championship. Taft has that one. But Taft would like to win this relay. That's Marlon Calix, who we've seen before, winning the sprints. And Calix will give Dorsey a nice lead here. Johnson struggling a little bit, tying up for Taft with Jeshua Anderson. Well, he's going to have to make up an unbelievable amount of ground. I don't know that he can do it. And Raheem Moore is off to the races.
Right, that wasn't the smoothest of changes on the baton for Taft, and that put Anderson way back.
Look at Jeshua Anderson, though. He's already making up ground on Raheem Moore. He is sensational. He can't make that deficit up, can he? He's still about 15 yards behind. He's shaving that deficit down. What a performance by Jeshua Anderson. Can Raheem Moore hold him off? Anderson, he's right on his shoulder. Down the stretch to the finish line. Jeshua Anderson can't do it. He rolls in second. Raheem Moore of Dorsey holds off an unbelievable. We timed to what, 46-2 for Anderson on that final leg.
But what an effort. Here's a guy who's already won 3 individual events. He's going to be one of the favorites to win a state title in the hurdles. He has no business going all out in this event. They've already won the city title, and just look at the effort, the competitiveness that he has. And Moore was able to hold him off, but I just cannot believe the effort put forth by Anderson. That tells me a lot about his character.
Jeshua Anderson with one of the great performances you'd ever see. He's won the high jump, he won both hurdles, and he nearly astonishingly pulled out that relay. Raheem Moore was able to hold him off, and he's with Jill Painter.
Okay. You guys had a nice big lead and ran a good race. Can you tell me about the finish there at the end? What happened there, and how close did you feel, Jeshua?
I felt the moment. I felt the crowd going crazy. My teammates just saying, "Come on, Raheem, come on." So I know I had to come run like I'm running to heaven and give all I got, you know.
Starting with the drop baton by Dorsey, and that really changed the whole night as far as the boys' team race, and Taft just took charge behind Jeshua Anderson. Remarkable performances. I mean, I'm never going to forget that performance in the 300-meter hurdle. I mean, he was so close to breaking a national record with no competition. That just shows you how tremendous he has been.
Yeah, Jeshua Anderson appeared to be almost satisfied when he finished. He was celebrating coming across as the winner. Just a tremendous performance, winning both hurdles. And Taft is in a great position to win the city championship, leading by 20 points. On the girls' side, very competitive.
On to the boys, 300. Jeshua Anderson has the CIF meet record in the 2007 prelims. A lot of our flashbacks are years ago or months ago. This is hours ago. This is last night on the same track.
That's where he was, and this is unbelievable last night. In the prelims, as you mentioned, Jim, he had to run 3 races in the prelims, and he got out there. I don't know if he knew he was doing a Beeman-esque performance here, but he was all by himself. And you can see the great extension that he has there and the drive. He was all alone. This is a state championship in the top state in the country. And Jeshua Anderson was making mincemeat of this field. He chopped a little bit there, and ultimately that chop cost him the 200ths of a second that he missed. Look at his reaction here. Darn it, just missed it. 200ths of a second in a prelim for a mark that stood for 22 years. And Lindsay Soto, you got more on this fine athlete headed to Washington State next year.
Boy, he just blew people away with that 300 race yesterday. Surprised a few people also who didn't expect him to try and break the record at prelims. Now, I talked to him after the race, and he said he wanted to go for it yesterday to try and get it out of the way, knowing that if he didn't get it, he would have another shot at the record today. Why waste the opportunity, right? He said, it is my last year. I want to give people something to remember me by. He says the key for him today is to stay smooth, don't tense up, stay in a rhythm. He is going for that record today.
Jeshua Anderson in 5. Thank you, Lindsay, by the way. And Reggie Wyatt just inside of him in 4. Those are the 2 dominant guys in this event, in this state, this season.
Amen. And Reggie Wyatt, he has the freshman all-time national record, and he has the sophomore all-time state best. Reggie Wyatt will one day be an Olympian.
And the funny thing about Wyatt is people say he's still raw, but he has a top 10 time in the nation. Is it enough here to get Jeshua Anderson?
He reminds me of Kevin Young, young Reggie Wyatt. He's got that kind of build, but Anderson's build is not too bad either. And you can see Anderson has a slight lead, but Wyatt went over that hurdle at the same time Anderson did.
Yeah, and Wyatt is measuring him right now, Tom. I saw him. He just glanced at him over that last hurdle. Let's see if he can close this gap right here.
This is where maybe being the older Jeshua Anderson a little bit more strength, but we're going to get a heck of a time here for Anderson if he doesn't blow up, and Wyatt's still coming on.
Yeah, Anderson is stepping over hurdles now, and he leans for the tape, and everybody checks the clock.
It is a national record, finally. Finally, they took down George Porter, 35-28 for Jeshua Anderson. Reggie Wyatt has set an all-time best for his age group, 35-90. It finally happened.
And the crowd acknowledging it. Everybody was watching him over that last hurdle and then immediately looked right at the clock as he passed over the start-finish line.
And here you see right out of the blocks, and both runners got out very, very well. Look at the study in contrast. Reggie Wyatt, all arms and all legs. Boy, he's got a bright future. 35-90 for him today, but Anderson so in control. What beautiful form. Look at the extension over the hurdles. Just extend and snap. That's the whole key. You want to get over and skim that hurdle as quickly as possible and get down on the other side, and that's exactly what he did here. I bet he didn't expect Wyatt to be this close, though, and I bet it was that competition that helped him get to this record.
I agree with you, Tom. I think he felt Wyatt right in his rearview mirror, and he started to push even harder like he needed anything. Lindsay, he was upset he didn't get it last night. He had to wait 24 hours. Now he's got the 2 best.
That's why you go for it on consecutive nights. You get another opportunity. Jeshua Anderson, national record holder. How's that sound?
Oh, it sounds good. I just thank God, man. He got me through it. It was a great race from the start. I just try to stay focused, and I got through it. I thank God for that.
Reggie Wyatt, such a young talent, right there on your tail. Do you think that he helped push you to this fast time?
Yeah, he did. I heard him behind me, caused me to run a little faster, so he's going to be good. He's still got 2 more years left, so hopefully this holds up for a minute.
And your last race in high school?
Hey, I try to leave something that everybody remembers, so I think I did that today.
I think you did it, Jeshua. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Jeshua Anderson, the national record holder in the California